I've played some of the worst zombies experiences on this channel in the past few months, everything from last gen Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 1 on the Wii, but this is probably the worst experience of them all that I've done here. And this is the only main series zombies map that I have never played in my life. Infection, aka Burger Town from Advanced Warfare Zombies, is the second worst zombies map of all time, and I decided that trying to high round this map would be an interesting time. Well, you know, things kind of went sideways when my best memory of this challenge was watching it download. Well, let's just get on with it, I guess. There's not really much else to say. Comment your challenge suggestions in the comments below as always, and 1500 likes on this video would help to ease my suffering. So starting out, I should point out that the last time that I played any Exo Zombies at all was probably 2017, so to say I'm a bit rusty at this game would be an understatement. In my first game, my PS4 told me to turn back before it's too late, but we kept going anyway, and after taking it down on literally round 3, I was kind of regretting that decision, and I knew it was going to be a long night ahead of me. And just to keep things interesting as well, I looked up nothing about this map going into it, which was rougher than sex with your dad. Sorry, I haven't done one of those in a while, but anyway, it took me literally an hour to find the Burger Town area and Juggernog because for whatever fucking reason, it's hidden somewhere. In order to access the Burger Town area, you need to go through a bunch of narrow hallways and open doors that aren't really obvious to find, so yeah, it took me literally an hour and looking up the Smith Plays video from 6 years ago to find it. But shortly after finding it, I got fucked straight into the ground by Dommy Daddy Boss Zombie, and I restarted because a down on round 10 is not a good omen for a high round. Okay, so now's a good time to get some of the obvious complaints out of the way, right? The infected rounds are less fun than digging your own grave before being shot. There is literally one area to disinfect on the entire map, and it's in an area that takes 20 seconds to reach. So when you only have 60 to get there total, and getting hit by a zombie ticks it down by 5 seconds each time, you're going to get hit a lot going through those narrow hallways I mentioned, and it just kind of fucking sucks. Another thing, holy shit, I forgot how annoying EMP zombies are and how often they spawn in. Rebooting Exo is going to be burned into my retinas for the next few weeks after this. It's like an old TV. If you leave the image on it too long, it'll burn in. Those things actively ruin the fun of even having the Exo suit, which is the entire gimmick of this game mode. I remember them being annoying from every time that I played this before this video, but I don't remember them being that fucking bad. I guess absence makes the heart grow fonder, but yeah, no, it's probably gonna be another like 4 or 5 years before I touch this game again, because Jesus Christ, I did not have fun. Actually, that's kind of a lie, because I'll be live streaming some more Exo Zombies pain over on Twitch right after this video goes live for a few hours, so if you want to see more of my suffering and want to fund my drinking habit caused by this video, then stop by and give me your Twitch Prime sub. It'll be the top link in the description, so yeah, see you there, gamers. Oh, and so back to complaining. Also, fuck the survivor rounds. He constantly screams about how he can't handle it anymore, and that might just be the most relatable voice line in any video game ever. Aside from that though, every few rounds you have to rescue this asshole from an area and escort him through the entire map. If you let him die, then the game punishes you by cutting off areas of the map during the next round, so you actually have to worry about keeping him safe. He runs around like an infant with a brain injury until he finds the area that he needs to be at, and then stands still for 30 seconds being entirely useless until I spend all of my ammo to protect him and the helicopter shows up. This was about as fun as getting hit by a car. I didn't even actually fail any of these, but pretty much every single time I would run out of ammo trying to protect him, and I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. My biggest responsibility in life is taking care of my Minecraft dog. I don't want to have to worry about this guy running around trying to survive. Like, that's an actual human. I don't want to fucking worry about him. Then we also have the rounds where Infection decides, wow, you haven't quit yet? Well, let's cut off every main area of the map and force you into a tiny sewer area with about 600 EMP zombies, and all your guns are dog shit because having fun is for fucking losers, and we hate you, you idiot. These are actually painful, and they happen happen every few rounds as well, on top of the survivor rounds. They last way too fucking long, and I always run out of ammo, but good thing I can spend a total of 50,000 points to fully upgrade my weapon 20 times. And when you're using good weapons like rocket launchers and exo zombies, points aren't exactly flowing in, and it takes ages to upgrade the damn things enough to be useful at any given time. I don't want to sit around and use an SMG for 20 minutes to get enough points to pack punch everything else. It annoys me to no end that I need to spend 2,500 points just to get a 10% damage boost, which honestly feels like a kick in the nuts. But despite enough stupid mechanics to make an experience that is only slightly more fun than having a cactus shoved up your own ass, I was able to get through a hell of a lot of rounds. Exo Zombies is genuinely a difficult zombies mode, and anyone who has played it can attest to that, so for us to make it this far was actually pretty nuts. Sure, did I lose a lot of brain cells in the process of doing this? Absolutely. Is it going to shorten my lifespan? Absolutely. Am I actually going to have to check to see if I have my sanity after this? Absolutely. Has it made me develop a crippling alcohol addiction? Absolutely. But did we make it to round 42? Fuck yes, we did, gamers. Oh, also, this seems really random and I forgot to mention it in the original portion of the video, but also, fuck the exosuits. Those things are actually quite underpowered, and I actually felt really limited in my movement most of the time. I remember them being better, but apparently they're actually pretty bad. I mean, what's the fucking point of using it if it's not even good? And it's weird because I actually remember Advanced Warfare really fondly, but maybe just since then we've had better versions of exo movement with like Black Ops 4 and BO3's was quite good, but maybe this just hasn't aged well. And what's funny about that actually is that round 42 was the round that I actually got for a first day world record when Exo Zombies first released, like what, 7 years ago or whatever it is now? And that was one of my first popular YouTube videos ever. It isn't actually on this channel. It was on an old one that I did with some friends, but yeah, it's really weird that that was actually the same round that we got here. And to get it on a map like Infection without knowing anything about the map is actually something for me to be proud of. Overall, this map is a it fucking sucks out of 10, and I will not be playing it again unless a degenerate subscriber kidnaps me and wants to find a good way to torture me. Oh, I also mentioned that this was the second worst zombies map of all time. Well, number one's the Darkest Shore. You will not be seeing me play that map. It's just not going to happen. Like, you cannot convince me to play the Darkest Shore, all right? There is nothing I will do in this world that will ever make me fucking play it. You will see a Noah J456 firebow tutorial before you see that. Literally, God himself could tell me, hey Luke, yo fam, hit me up with the Darkest Shore gameplay. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. Anyway, thanks to the channel members and Patreon supporters as always. Like the video if you did enjoy, and I hope you did. And subscribe, because I know a lot of you guys watch the channel regularly and don't subscribe, so please do that. You should also check out the videos on the screen right now, or come watch the Twitch channel and, like I said, fund my alcohol addiction. Yeah, I'm kidding, I don't actually have one. Anyway, love you, bye.